I don't like to say to Michelle, but the sun is going down, and yeah, I'm not liking the look of this situation we're in. So he's very nearly completed. How long do you reckon? How many weeks? 2?
If I got to pick my accommodations, I'd have maybe 16 days left.
All right. But
because it's pretty sparse out here, I might have to do longer days.
Right.
So that'll mean I'll be finished faster.
Yeah.
I'll be done probably around about 2 weeks.
All right.
I would say.
Yeah. So he's on his way up, so good for him. And what are you doing it for again?
Healthcare workers. So in the UK, NHS charities together, and then at home, the associate. Oh, I've forgotten now.
I'll edit that bit out. No worries. Anyway, we don't need to know. It's Jordan
Barling.
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 And where's home?
Melbourne, West Side. So I grew up in Werribee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old West Side.
So we're from, well, I guess we're kind of from Glen Waverley, but most of the family's out in Mornington now. So.
Good area.
Yeah.
And can you trust that you won't blow away in the wind?
So it's a little tricky finding the weir. So it's a little tricky finding the West Highland Way from that town, where it starts to go south. But I'm pretty sure we've picked it up. It's somewhere
this way.
Somewhere up this way. The lad said eventually the signposts will start coming. But it's very majestic tonight. Good evening. And there's a hostel for those of you that care. I care. I'd like to stay in a hostel, but we'll be in our tent again. Wow, these are the glamping pods. Way to make money, huh? Way to make money. They're a nice cheap thing to knock up with a few planks of wood. Very nice. Will you look at this building? This is like something out of Hard Times, Dickens. It's, look at the pipes here. In the day, this town used to produce, we believe, aluminium, or aluminum, the Americans like to say. So it would have been a real sort of smelting house of some sort. Maybe this is the cooling pipes. I don't think it does anything now. And we still haven't seen a single sign out of the town to say the West Highland Way. So I hope we're not walking the wrong way. And all along here is where a lot of people free camp with the river. And you saw, I don't know if you did, but next to the glamping pods, you could pay to camp 100 yards down. I think I see the first sign of the West Highland Way, so we're on the right track. So I'm happy. Can you see it, Michelle? Michelle? She can't hear me. The wind's blowing the wrong way. The brown sign just ahead of Michelle is going to tell us to walk up one of the steepest hills on this route. At one point I think it's called the Devil's Staircase, so I'm not looking forward to it, but it is what it is. You've got plenty of water and there's plenty of wild water, so we'll be fine. I can only film now because the hill has got less steep. It's still a hill, but back there, whew, luckily we've got energy now through water and food, and even though our packs are at their heaviest with our 3 litres of water and a lot of food, a lot too much food actually, but we've spoken to so many people about these water systems, Michelle.
Yeah.
These
the pumps and the filters
and waters. I think that is something we've got to get. Whether it's one of the straw type ones, we need to get them, because carrying 3 kilos of water is too much. Anyway, and so far it's more natural, the road.
Yeah, I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all.
So unlike the road down, which was horrendous. It wasn't a road.
And the beginning of this road is not good.
No.
This is okay.
This is more walkable.
Yep.
I just hope it doesn't go like the riverbed on the other side. Oh, we've got to get over that mountain and they're giving us a big down. We don't want to go down, we just come up all that. Don't like big downs. They're the hardest walks, where you come down like that. The big waterfall over there, like a weir almost. My God, that'll upset the sow. That's a way down. Ooh. She doesn't like the heights. Now we've got to go back up again. Huh. So what did that guy just say, Michelle?
He said we're nearly out of the treetops and the path goes narrower, but much better than this. And there's some beautiful scenery up there.
Yeah, because this is steep. And a group of guys, not old guys, but maturer guys, going down it and saying this is the hardest for them, going down these boulders, which I agree with. It really is the hardest part of the walk, and particularly at the end of the day when you're tired. But this is easier than the other side, isn't it?
I think so.
A lot easier.
I think so.
But we're looking forward to. He said that above us now is only once it flattens out. He said it's beautiful, the views, and he reckons there's quite a few good spots to camp. Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
So we're happy with that. We have climbed, well, at the top of this, it's about 500 meters up. So what is that, about 1,800 feet? Is that?
Not far off, I think.
Yeah. So, and we've done that in about 2 hours. Just keep going up. But it is it's a bit gnarly again, isn't it?
It is. Look at this top bit again.
So I think we're going single file. I'll go behind Michelle. I'll let her pick out her favourite route. And I'll follow. It probably isn't, but I really hope that's the top. Be nice. Come out of the tree line. Let's go again. So no, still more uphill, but this time right into the sun. Maybe walking with the sun behind you is a good thing, I don't know. It is beautiful up here, look. The only thing concerns me whenever I come up this high is how cold it might be tonight. And luckily the weather is tip-top at the moment, and hopefully it won't change. But yeah, we've climbed now I think close to 500, 540 meters. And we've still got a bit more to do. Obviously I can see big steps.
These are hard, these steps.
Very hard.
I really struggle with these.
Yeah, they're big steps. And it's lifting, once you've got the pivot of your knee, you've then got to lift the pack as well. Sometimes we pick the hardest parts of the walk when we've just stocked up. They're often when you've come out of a town and you've just bought maybe 3 or 4 kilos of food and water, and it does make it that bit harder. But I do think we are so much fitter, so much more capable than we were at the beginning. To be honest, we were really quite frightful. Frightful? Frightened.
Are we frightful?
Fearful. Fearful of doing big uphill climbs, because we were struggling with hills, you know, little roads, maybe 30, 40 meters incline. But yep, we've done pretty much non-stop 540 meters or 500 meters or so. I think that's about 1800 feet. And we still got energy in us. We still got not a lot. Not with these big stones taken out of you. These are big steps for anybody to do. Let's hope we can find a flat spot in the next hour where we can camp. We could have made a tactical error, Michelle, because I vaguely think people said don't come up to the top because there's no camping, which is possible, in which case we've got another couple of hours of walking down the mountain, down the Devil's Staircase. That sounds nice, doesn't it? And I don't know, well, have we got it in us? We probably have, but I think I'd rather camp down soon if we can. These steps are killers. They'd be hard in your average high street, let alone at the end of a 500 meter climb with a 17, 18 kilo pack on your back. So even though we've come all this way, and you can see it's still a little bit of a climb, a few of the walkers we've met have said there's probably another hour yet before you'll find any camping. So we're just going to do the hour, because a little bit we have to trust their knowledge, and they looked like they knew what they were talking about, but you never can be sure.
Can I just say, they actually said 40 minutes, but I said, well, maybe an hour at our pace.
Yes.
So
it took them 40 minutes, 45 minutes, but they were young lads, and to be honest, they were coming downhill a little on a downward slope. Now Michelle and I aren't exactly slow walking anymore. You know, we get some similar distances. We're just a little slower because of our level of fitness. You see all this flatland, it's all boggy, so we've got to find flatland that's drained, which is probably going to be above us. Wish us luck. Oh, I've just said to Michelle, it's not up there, is it? I think it is. Oh, Lord. Still, we've done about 20 minutes, Michelle. Even that looks like a spot. So the path has turned into a bit of a goat path. Barely a path just here, look. And we're back to struggling a little bit, but we're committed now. Listen. Absolutely silent. Look at you.
He said, listen, listen, so I had to stop my heavy breathing.
I don't like to say to Michelle, but the sun is going down, and yeah, I'm not liking the look of this situation we're in. It's very high, and if there's no camping, I don't want to be hiking in the dark. Man, this is really not a lot of fun now. What is this? Even the bloody goats wouldn't come up here. Yeah, it's times like this you got to keep strong and be positive. Had a good day today, very good day. So I don't want it to end on a sour note. On a funny note, the 3 girls we met said, "Oh, are you walking up for the sunset?" With bags like this. Funny. Hey, what was the time I thought those houses were up high? Now we're towering above them. They're like little specks down in the valley. Now a lot of you may say, oh, I've done 2,000 feet before, it's no big deal. But remember, again, what we're carrying and the fact that we've already done a big hike today. A big hike, hard hike, before we even started this one. So, I'm leaving Michelle behind a little bit, because I want to really power up the hill, see if there is any spots over here, because we've got to go down at some point, but that window is vastly reducing. So if this is not the peak round here, I don't know what else we can do. You look at that view. It's looking pretty harsh. Not getting the feeling. Not getting a good feeling. It's not good. There's nowhere up here. Oh, so annoyed that we're so badly prepared. I've walked another mile and we're still not there. Oh man, where Michelle is getting the strength from, I don't know. I really don't know. So I think it's mainly adrenaline that's driving us at the moment. But oh, I love that girl. And I feel pissed off that we're not better prepared. No, knowledge wise. We've got the tent, we've got the gear, but our knowledge is lacking. I'm racing ahead a bit of Michelle now, just to see. It's above, I think above this next ridge, the start of the Devil's Staircase. But there's a little green patch here that intrigues me, and might even be quite a nice spot. So let's take an investigation. I'm hoping it's dry. I think this could be a nice spot actually. If we can find a spot relatively flat, I think this will be our spot for the night. Devil's Staircase can wait. We've got running water. It's not perfectly flat, but I reckon between Michelle and I we can probably work an angle out that'll work. Maybe down from there, down there. Yeah, I'm going to call this one. We're stopping. Look at her. She's an absolute... Oh, I love that girl. Honestly, she's going to be knackered. I'm going to start sitting up. Gives a big smile.
Good job.
This'll do us. We sit up. Thousands of feet up. I'll tell you what, Steve. I'm not sure if it's worth risking Michelle for this crap. We're a long way from anywhere. I'll tell you what, man. It was a close call today. I better hope the weather forecast stay good. It's looking pretty grim up there. We're fine. We're in our tent. If we get cold, we can dress completely and the wet won't get in. Good night, everyone. See you in the next episode. And Michelle and I are quite impressed coming up this high without stopping, well, with the odd pause, you know, but without having to completely stop. It's quite amazing up here. So we're almost 2,000 feet up, 550 meters or so, and wish us luck because we're struggling to find a spot. It's beautiful up here, but look what the path has turned into. We're not at the summit yet, and we're exhausted. It was a close call tonight. We struggled to find a spot. We're thousands of feet up. We've got a place. It's a close call tonight. Really hard to find somewhere. There's no one up here. We're miles from absolutely anywhere. A little bit of a fright. Anyway, take care. Good night.